After like 2 weeks of the Snow White trailer premiering in front of, I believe, Wicked. And then, of course, it leaked online and many people reacted to it. We reacted to it. Other people talked about how bad it was. The reaction was not good. Suddenly, though, Disney didn't really upload it at first. You're like, what's going on here? Why are they not uploading this? Because usually when you have a trailer premiere during a movie, only like a couple days later, then they drop it online. Disney didn't drop this for like 2 weeks. And everybody was speculating because, hey, are they embarrassed at the reaction to this? Do they not want this thing to get ratioed? Are they trying to let some of that die down? Well, they did release the trailer. And Jay, it didn't go over very well for them because the trailer is now sitting at 226,000 downvotes at the time of recording this video. 226,000 downvotes to only 17,000 upvotes. That is a monumental ratio beyond belief. And if you go to the comment section, it is a wise man's once said bloodbath, and it is a bloodbath. It is an absolute bloodbath. So how bad do you think this is going to be for them, Jay? Because this movie releases March 21st, 3 weeks into March. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be a flop? Do you think it's going to be an all-timer flop? What do you think?
I think Disney did a great job in bringing everyone together and saying that they don't like it. I mean, we have articles that are written. This one from Polygon, Jeremy's favorite news source, and their title is "Oh boy, the new Snow White trailer. Rachel Zegler deserves better." Like even they hate the trailer. Even they hate it. Like even people that want to support Rachel are like, we don't like this. This is not good. Like, what are they thinking? So they've done a good job in bringing everyone together. I don't know what's going to happen. I think they'll release it and then it'll be right on Disney Plus as soon as possible. And I don't see a lot of interest. Not like, for the Wicked movie, which I haven't seen. I don't know if I plan on seeing it. Just not in my wheelhouse, whatever. But they the hype for that was, we saw it coming. We saw it even at Universal Studios. They tore down like a giant store at Universal to make the Wicked experience where you can meet the characters, where you can like that's how much faith they had in that film. But
I remember going
Disney,
to see,
not so much.
Yeah,
not so much going on at that theme park or anything like that either.
I had to go see fucking the Little Mermaid live action for Friday Night Tights, and I don't remember anything about that movie outside of how far apart her eyes were in the movie. That's about all I remember. And so that's all I remember about that movie. I've watched a lot of the live action Disney movies. I've missed some of them. For the most part, there've been a few that were good, but most of them are hit or miss. This one, though, they're changing specific elements of the story to cater to the social justice woke bullshit. Like, that's the problem that many people are going to have with this. And the fact that she has disrespected the legacy of Snow White and how much that meant to the Disney company. Because if you remember, that was a huge deal back in the day. Snow White took them to a whole different level, took Walt Disney's company to a whole different level back then. He put a lot into that. And for her to disrespect that, she's not only pissed off, of course she's pissed off people like us, because we're always pissed off. She's pissed off the actual Disney fans with this too. It's a perfect storm.
And then the whole, if anyone that voted for Trump shouldn't know peace, then then she did the whole she took a side where it's like free Palestine and all those comments of just it just hasn't been good for Disney. So for the record, at the Disney theme parks, you could still go and meet live action Little Mermaid. She's still there.
Black Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
How's that one going?
I don't know. I never went in line to meet her, so I don't know how that's going, but she's still there. But basically what I'm saying is Disney believed in that film. They went, they kept marketing it and they kept showing it in the parks and different things like that. Here, it's like nothing.
Almanac, you're a fucking retard, okay? All the attention this movie gets from Geeks and Gamers just proves Disney's point. Then why the fuck didn't they release this trailer 2 weeks ago so we could talk about it then? Why did they avoid it for 2 weeks? Tell me that one. Almanac, since you seem to know every fucking thing. Don't give them attention. Don't give them attention. I'm going to give them more fucking attention now. I'm going to talk about Snow White every goddamn day for the next fucking month just for you. So you can go fuck yourself. Don't talk about these things, Jeremy. Clearly, Geeks and Gamers and other people that have talked about these things, man, look what he did for the Marvels. Boy, we sure made that one a big success, didn't we? Oh, boy. Yeah, man, with The Flash. We talked about The Flash. Man, we really made that one a big success. Oh, Barbie. We didn't talk about Barbie. Oh, wow. Well, look what happens. I guess, how about we just give you our opinions? A lot of times our opinions reflect things, but we also can acknowledge when things are popular. Something like Barbie. It was popular. Why was Barbie popular? Was Barbie popular because we did or didn't talk about it? No, we got nothing to do with that shit. We're not that fucking powerful. We're just a couple of douchebags on the internet talking about things. That's it.
I, for one, was really trying to get the Acolyte renewed because that did wonders for my channel. But I talked about the Acolyte every day, twice a day, and it didn't. I failed, Jeremy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my God. Just talking about this is going to make it a success. If that is, in fact, the reason that it succeeds, then I shouldn't have to be begging for super chats every day. If I'm that fucking powerful that I can crash or make a movie succeed based on me talking about it, some asshole who can't even get a fucking Rumble agreement, but apparently I can make fucking movies succeed by talking about them. It's the stupidest fucking narrative I've ever heard. So anyway, back to the point at hand. Yes, I'll continue to talk about the fucking movie. And if that pisses you off, stay pissed off. Put on a cape and be super mad. Or put a super 2, whatever you want to call it. All right. I do think that this movie is going to be a financial problem for them, though. Do I think this is looking at a Marvel's level failure?
Oh, no. I think it's going to be worse, only simply because of the reshoots.
Not worse than the Marvels.
What I'm saying is, if we find out the real number that they spent on the film, then we'll know how bad of a disaster it will be, because apparently like the CGI and all that stuff, and like they did a lot of reshoots. There's some weird numbers out there, like I even heard one report, I don't know if this is true, that they've spent almost $500 million, and if that's the case, and it and it flounders and fails, and then it'll be a massive failure. Yeah, it probably won't match the Marvel's level, but it could be pretty bad depending on, like, I think Disney has this movie and the Captain America movie that they've spent way too much money on, basically refilming the film multiple times, that they're going to be like two of the biggest box office bombs ever. Even if it's like, it's weird because like even if it does sort of well, you know how they're gonna like spin those numbers where it's like, oh, it's the #1 movie in America, if that even happens.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, but you spent $600 million to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's got to cover $1 billion plus just to break even. So I guess we'll see.
I'm looking forward to this. Numbers. I'm looking forward to this movie releasing and kind of seeing what type of spin they're putting on it.